Hey everyone, welcome to B2B Freelance Writer, where we teach you how to become a highly paid freelance writer in the B2B industry. We've talked about a lot of ways to get B2B writing clients on this channel, to get freelance writing gigs, and in this video we'll look at 3 unusual ways where you virtually have zero competition depending on how you go about it to land B2B writing clients. So not many people are doing it. This gives you an opportunity to leverage these methods. Let's get into it. The first one is in-person events. This is where you actually physically attend events where you can meet your potential clients, such as industry conferences. So conferences within your niche. It could be SaaS, fintech, edtech, etc. A note that you might not find a conference within your sub niche. For example, SaaS, my sub niche was CRM. You might not find a conference in that sub niche. That's okay. Just go to a conference which is broadly related to your niche, because there you might make contacts who lead you to other contacts, and eventually by expanding your network you might reach out to and find those people in your sub niches. Smaller industry conferences tend to be better because this is where you can actually talk to people. The larger it gets, you might think that you'll reach more people, but it is difficult to network and find the right people. So we are speaking of business owners in your niche, marketing managers, content managers, all of these key people, they'll be there. You can meet them up. You can go on meetup.com. If you know about that, there's an app as well, and you can go to local business meetups. You, again, might not exactly find the specific people in your niche, but it is much easier to start building your network in person, and they might introduce you to people. Or you might simply meet them up, especially in marketing events. You might actually run into these people. These are usually less formal and easier to walk into, but there might be an admission fee, which includes a drink and a few snacks, because these could be in maybe some kind of lounge or something. You could go to Chamber of Commerce events where you'll have local businesses. This is where you can build a name for yourself as a local expert. Very, very good. You can go to workshops and seminars. You go as an attendee. So maybe there's a workshop teaching about B2B SaaS. You're going as an attendee, but there you'll meet other people who are also attendees and who are in the industry. You can then reach out to them and exchange contacts. I'll talk about that in a moment, right? So yeah, other attendees will be usually business owners or decision makers. Even if you are not particularly interested in a workshop on how the SaaS industry is changing and how to adapt to it, or how to integrate AI in the SaaS industry, the people next to you will be your target clients. The priority is to exchange contact, and you can bring business cards. Yes, they still work at in-person events. I did a few business cards myself, and I had someone reach out to me after I handed them my business card at an in-person event. So these work, but they also do get discarded. We tend to just throw them away. The point is to exchange contact. You're not going to go and pitch them, nor will you make a targeted offer. It will make no sense. But the fact that it's in person makes it so much easier for you to establish a good connection right off the bat. And once they become a warm lead, they're not cold anymore, then it's so much easier to segue into your targeted offer. The second is to go check out B2B agencies, and this is sneaky. So B2B agencies, it's basically it's a company that has a lot of content writers, and they serve many B2B clients, the content marketing needs of many B2B clients. So their clients are your potential clients as well. So go find these B2B marketing agencies. Easy to find by Googling them. They will have ads that will try to find you as well. And you can go through their case studies or even their client lists. Their case studies will be their clients, and you can hit up these companies. Why? Because the difference between you and them is that you can make a targeted offer. And the problem with agencies is that they serve so many clients that quantity is bigger than quality. So quality actually takes a hit. That's the gap you can fill. So you can compete with an agency, because remember that your monthly retainer is something like 3 to 4K a month. So for you to get to 10K a month, you'll need 2 or 3 clients as a solo freelancer. But the agency is charging 8 to 10K a month because they're handling content, they're handling ads, and so on. But if you can make a targeted offer that shows you understand the content better than the agency, plus you actually cost them less, you are a no-brainer offer for them. So it is worth it hitting up these companies. And because they are hiring an agency, these B2B companies, this is proof that they have a budget to spend on you and that they believe in spending on their marketing. And this is a great sign as a client. The third one is carrier pages of B2B companies. I believe I've talked about this before in a previous video, but this is the full breakdown. So you find a B2B company you want to write for, you screen them. We've talked about this in another video. Do they have a blog? Do they look like they have a budget to spend on marketing? You visit their carrier page on their website. You find their carrier email. It's usually carriers@company.com or recruit@company.com. Even if they have no content roles open, if they do, then you just apply to the content role right away. But if they don't, and most of the time they won't, you send a targeted offer to the carrier email using that same cold email template we've talked about. But at the beginning, you include a note which says, please forward this to the relevant person. And the difference between a cold email and this approach is that you'll attach your CV and your phone number if it has WhatsApp, assuming that you're reaching to a company that is not in your local area. Why your phone number? Because companies tend to reach out directly via phone by calling people. I've had a client that way, they called me directly. I had my phone number in my CV, and that's when I realized that, oh, phone number is valuable. So I would link my CV and my phone number separately as well, which is linked to my WhatsApp, so they can reach out to me directly, they can send me a message directly. Somehow, for some companies, it's easier than sending an email. This is just an observation that I've made, but they might reach out to you by email as well. That's okay. Just have your WhatsApp there just in case. There you go. These are the 3 ways you can find clients. There are virtually no competition, especially in the first one. The second one is, well, it's sneaky because these companies that are working with agencies, they already hired agencies, but you can still make a better offer and get them to switch to you. I've done it. I know plenty of freelancers who've done it. It's a thing because there's a gap there that you can fill as far as making a targeted offer is concerned, understanding their company better than the agency, who are too busy serving too many clients, and costing less than the agency. And this is the third one, carrier pages. These are very effective ways to land clients. Give them a try and you might be surprised. You can start with number 2 and 3 right away and sign up to meetup.com for number 1. Try to find these events and go and network. It's totally worth it. One person in your network could change the game completely for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hit subscribe and cheers.